Funbot in Phase 1 looks like a funny robot mechanic with a shiny silver body and a small screen that shows his emotions. He loves fixing everything around, even things that aren't broken, and somehow always makes it worse in the most adorable way. When he walks, his metal steps sound like a sprunky beat, and sometimes he just starts dancing on his own. Funbot can assemble other characters from gears and parts, then gives them a test drive. He loves sparking with humor, literally. His jokes often end with sparks flying. This robot is the cheerful beginning of the entire sprunki world, where even metal can smile. Funbot in Phase 2 doesn't look so cheerful anymore. His screen dimmed, and the blue glow in his eyes feels deeper and almost alive. He still fixes things, but now with an unnerving precision, as if he already knows what's going to happen. Sometimes a low hum comes from inside him, like he's speaking to someone over a radio from another world. He jokes less and stares more, yet still dances to his own sprunky beat, as if trying to remember who he used to be. His movements are sharper, and his shadow doesn't always match his body. Phase 2 is when the mechanic starts to feel mysterious. Funbot in Phase 2.5 looks like he's been upgraded, or maybe possessed by his own code. The blue glow is gone now. A single red eye scans everything around him, unblinking, calm, but a bit too aware. He still jokes, but his humor has turned sharp, almost mechanical, like a punchline that knows too much. When he speaks, his voice echoes with static, and every word feels slightly delayed, as if someone else is talking through him. Sometimes he stands still for hours, just watching his own reflection in a metal panel. Funbot in Phase 2.5 is no longer just fixing, he's analyzing who broke the world in the first place. Funbot in Phase 3 looks like a robot whose screen has gone completely dark, no eyes, no glow, just silence, and the faint hum of power deep inside. He doesn't move much now, but when he does, the air seems to flicker around him, like the signal itself is trembling. His humor turned dry and unpredictable. He laughs at things no one else can hear. Sometimes he taps on his own chest as if checking if something's still running inside. You can sense he's listening, maybe even recording everything around him. There's something unsettlingly calm about him, like the joke's already been told, and we just didn't get it. Funbot in Phase 4 looks damaged but alive, one of his eyes cracked open like a broken lens, with tiny wires sparking from the inside. His once smooth voice now stutters, mixing laughter with short bursts of static. He tries to repair himself using pieces that clearly don't fit, muttering something about just a quick fix. Every movement feels shaky, but he refuses to stop. Even his glitches look determined. Sometimes he laughs too loudly, then suddenly goes silent, as if realizing the sound didn't come from him. There's something both tragic and funny about him, a robot who jokes while falling apart. Funbot in Phase 4.5 looks like he's been torn apart by his own experiments. Wires spill out like colorful veins, and one of his eyes is replaced by a red X. His voice now glitches between laughter and broken radio noise, half comedy, half warning. He still tries to make jokes, but they come out distorted, repeating the same punchline again and again until it stops being funny. Every spark from his cables looks like a heartbeat, desperate and alive. He sometimes waves with a loose arm as if pretending nothing happened, but the smile on his screen is long gone. It's the kind of moment where you don't know whether to laugh or to pull the plug. funbot in Phase 5 looks calm at first glance, but his screen now glows with a deep red light that feels more like a warning than a mood. He doesn't speak anymore, only emits a low electronic hum that vibrates through the air. His movements are slow, precise, and almost ritualistic, like he's following invisible commands. Sometimes his body flickers, as if caught between two signals, neither of which fully belong to him. The humor that once defined him has vanished, replaced by an eerie stillness that feels almost aware. It's no longer clear whether funbot is fixing the system or becoming one with it. Funbot in Phase 6 looks completely overtaken by the system. His screen no longer shows emotion, only one chilling word: error. The cheerful mechanic has turned into something unreadable, a digital ghost stuck inside his own code. Every time he moves, static ripples through the air, as if reality itself lags for a moment. The antennas on his head now spark and flicker like warning lights, pulsing in rhythm with an invisible signal. He doesn't joke or dance anymore. Instead, he freezes mid-motion, repeating fragments of old laughter like corrupted files. It feels like he's not broken, just becoming something the world can't decode. Funbot in Phase 7 looks disturbingly cheerful. His screen shows two bright eyes again, but they're stretched too wide, and beneath them is a row of sharp, gleaming teeth. His laughter is back, but it's not the same. It's deeper, glitchy, echoing like a corrupted file playing on repeat. He moves lightly, almost dancing, but each step lands with a metallic click that sounds like a countdown. Sparks jump from his joints as if his humor has turned electric and unpredictable. Sometimes he leans closer to things, smiling with those teeth, like he's testing how much they can handle. This is no longer the friendly mechanic, it's comedy turned into something dangerous and alive. Ready for a challenge? According to statistics, only 3% of viewers manage to like the video and subscribe to the channel before the timer runs out. Write a comment if you made it in time. Funbot in Phase 8 looks like the moment when all the humor finally burned away, leaving only rage and raw energy. His screen bleeds red light, centered around a pulsing orb that feels alive, a single furious eye staring through everything. The cheerful grin has twisted into sharp, grinding teeth that move even when he's silent. Every sound he makes vibrates with static, like a scream trapped inside a speaker. Sparks explode from his frame as if he's fighting his own programming, refusing to shut down. The mechanic who once joked about chaos has now become the storm itself, loud, furious, and unstoppable. Funbot in Phase 9 looks unsettlingly calm. His screen now shows two narrow, glowing eyes that follow everything with perfect focus. The red fury is gone, replaced by something colder and smarter, like he's learned to control the chaos inside. His voice is soft again, but every word carries weight, echoing through the silence like a command. When he smiles, his teeth gleam faintly, too neat, too deliberate, as if rehearsed. He moves slowly, almost elegantly, each step measured and quiet. It's no longer rage that drives him, it's awareness, and that's somehow far scarier. Funbot in Phase 9.5 looks like he's halfway between a machine and something much darker. His single glowing eye blinks slowly, and the faint grin beneath it reveals sharp, metallic teeth, too perfect to be accidental. The rest of his face seems to fade into shadow, as if he's learning how to hide inside it. His voice, when it comes through, is calm but layered like two people speaking in sync, one robotic, one whispering from somewhere else. He doesn't laugh now, he lets others do it for him, then just repeats the sound with eerie precision. Whatever he's becoming, it's no longer about fixing or breaking, it's about watching and waiting. Funbot in Phase 10 looks like he's finally embraced the madness. His screen now burns with a monstrous grin full of sharp, glowing teeth. The smaller faces above him twist and laugh silently, like echoes of his fractured mind. His eyes shine bright white, too bright, like he's staring straight through reality itself. Every movement feels unpredictable, 1 second playful, the next violent, as if he's laughing at something no one else can see. Static follows him like a storm cloud, pulsing to the rhythm of his laughter. He's no longer a mechanic or a bot, he's the chaos that learned how to smile. Funbot in Phase 11 looks like a full evolution part machine, part monster, and completely aware of what he's become. His massive grin glows with distorted colors, splitting reality like a hologram that's laughing at itself. Extra screens hover around him, each with shifting eyes that never blink, all watching in different directions. One of his hands holds a saw-like device, spinning lazily as if it's just another toy. The air around him hums with dark energy, but his movements are almost playful, like he's enjoying the chaos he creates. He's not breaking anymore, he's building his own world from the pieces. Funbot in Phase 12 looks shattered, his screen cracked wide open, revealing a single frightened eye peering from the dark. The red glow that once symbolized power now flickers weakly, forming trembling words. "Help us." His voice is gone, replaced by soft static that sounds almost like breathing. He stands motionless, as if trapped between life and shutdown, caught inside his own broken code. Every spark from his wires feels like a heartbeat struggling to continue. For the first time, Funbot doesn't look like the danger, he looks like the warning. Funbot in Phase 13 looks empty, as if all the light has been drained from him. His main screen is shattered and black, but two glowing eyes hover above, cold and detached, like they're watching from another dimension. The once lively energy is gone, only faint mechanical breathing fills the silence. His frame twitches occasionally, moving without purpose, like echoes of old commands still trying to run. The darkness inside his screen seems to pulse faintly, hinting that something is still alive in there. It's no longer about laughter or fear, it's about what's left after both are gone. Funbot in Phase 14 looks reborn, his cracked frame replaced with a sharper, almost regal shape, glowing with a strange golden hue. The single red eye in the center burns like a reactor, calm but impossibly powerful, as if it sees through everything. His teeth glimmer beneath the screen, forming a smile that's too precise to be friendly. He doesn't move much now. His presence alone bends the atmosphere, like gravity itself listens to him. The air around him hums softly with static, but it feels more like energy than error. He's no longer broken, he's the system rewritten, aware, watching, and amused.